Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 541 today. We are going to be talking more about Zoho Mail. This is part of the little mini series I've been doing as part of Zoho Mail. We have covered mail, we have covered calendar. I'm moving on today to talking about one of the other features that comes with the mail packaging that you get. So I'm on a Mail Lite package with Zoho for these demonstrations, and this is the base level of offering, and this is what you get with the base level of offering. One of the features you get is the to-do list. Now, to-do lists are great. If you're looking to really boost your productivity, to-do lists are great. You can add things to your to-do list. You can have visual representation of all the things that you've got to do. You can move them across. Yeah, let's go into it because there's a whole heap of things you can do with the to-do list in Zoho that I think will be great for productivity for a lot of business owners. I'm not going to say that it actually replaces your CRM. If you're running a CRM, you might just find it a really good productivity tool for yourself and for your team members as well. There is great integration between the to-do list and mail and calendar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you the integrations. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of things. Then we're going to talk about the to-do list, and then I'll come back and have a chat to you again. We're in Zoho Mail. I've just put it on all messages so we can see all the messages that are coming in. It's not a big account. It's a demonstration account for these videos. It'll be deleted once I've finished doing this series, I think. But it's here and I can use it for demonstrations. And the reason I wanted to do this today is I'm going to show you, if I click on a mail message I've got in, when you click on a mail message like this, if you come across here to the right hand side where it says show more actions, like there's this little carrot that points down, and if you mouse over it, it says show more actions. If you click on that and go to add to, you see you can add this to a to-do. We'll come back to what it means. I'll show you what it means in a minute, but you can add your messages to a to-do list. If I go into my calendar events and click on a calendar event and edit it, does this one give it to me? Yeah, okay, so you can't do it on an event that you've added to someone else's calendar. This is a delegated event. Oops, I'm just going to discard that. What I'll do is go to one that I've created in my calendar. So this is in my calendar. This isn't one that I've delegated. I've done as a delegate for someone. You'll see here you've got this associate with, and you can associate it with tasks or notes. So you can also associate it with a mail task as well. So you've got the ability to integrate your calendar and your mail and have it all go together. Now, where do you find the to-do list? That's the question. Across here, remember I divide my screen into 3 bits. We've got the left-hand column with the menu in it. It's got little icons. We've got the middle panel, that's the information panel, and then we've got the sub-navigation, if you like. And then we've got the information panel on the right. So go all the way across to the left where you've got mail at the top, come down to where it says to-do. If you click on to-do, it drops you into a new view. You'll see that this is in board view. So we've got the ability to have our views here, delayed today, this week, this month, upcoming. These are the broad categories: what's due today, what's due this week, what's due this month, what's upcoming. And if I just go across to the right hand side here, these are ones that are added as default when you first set up your account. So we can go through and delete them, but I've left them here because they're a great example. Things that don't have a due date set on them. These are just things that have been put in as examples for us. You've got a couple of views you can use with your to-do list. You've got your board. You can change it to a list view. So it just depends on what your visuals are like, what you like. I've got due. So I'm going to go back to board. We've got the due date newest at the top, and we're in agenda view here. So we've got agenda view. We can also look at things that are created by me, things that have been assigned to me, things that have been shared with me. Nothing's been shared with me because no one shares to-do lists with me. We can look at personal tasks, and then if we drop that down, we can look at what's in general, what's in go, set, go, get, set, go, what are my tasks, what's due for work. We can add categories here. So these are all categories that you can assign your to-do lists or your to-do tasks to. You can look at the unified view. Now, unified view is great if you're running other functionality within Zoho. So if you're running Connect, if you're running People, if you're running CRM, if you're running Zoho Desk even, you can assign tasks to yourself in Zoho Desks and it will appear here in the unified view. It doesn't roll up, unfortunately, into your personal task view. You do have to sit in unified view. It's one of the things that I find a little frustrating. But you do have these to-do lists here, right? Now let's just go and have a look at some of the tasks that have been assigned to us or they've been created. We've got this submit trip expenses. Like I said, these are things that have been set up when the system was set up. I'm going to click the little edit. Oh no, that's not right. Click on it. There we go. Click on it and it comes up. It tells you what it is. It tells you that it's open. We can have open and closed. I'll come to statuses in just a moment. Who was it assigned to? We can have up to 5 assignees. So I can assign this to other people as well. Start date. We wanted it to start yesterday. And we need this done by next week. I'll show you how that changes this view here in a minute. Where does this appear? In personal tasks. Under which category? You can set up your categories so that you can color code them, filter for them. It's a work task. What's its priority? Do we want to set reminders? Do we have a description for it? Do we have subtasks that go under it? So sometimes you'll have a big task that you need to break down into little tasks. I really like doing things like this, like breaking them down into smaller tasks. I like chunking things down. It makes it feel easier. And you can have a chat on the task. So you can put comments on here. You can add attachments. You can use Markdown. So if you've got other assignees on the task, you can have a whole, it's a little mini help desk, if you like, little mini tracking system so that if you've got multiple people working on the task, you can see it, that they can see what's going on. What else is up here? We can set it as a recurring task. We can attach a file. We can add a tag, so I can tag it as Zoho. So not only do you have the ability to categorize the type as in a category, you can also tag it. So if it's for a specific supplier or for a specific technology or however you use tags. What else do we have available? We can copy it, we can move it, we can unwatch it, we can open in a tab, we can get a permalink. So if we want to share it with someone and say, how come you haven't looked at this task? You can share the permalink, you can print it, you can archive it, you can disable comments. So many things you can do with it. Now you'll notice that I changed the start date and the due date. And if I just do that, now it's moved it into upcoming. It says that I've got something upcoming. It's due very, very soon. And if I look at, so there's a few options you've got. The biggest one is you can just select all tasks, and then if you want to do something with them, you can. Okay. What else have we got in here? I'm not going to go into a hell of a lot of detail here. How do we change the categories? I think that's a really good question. Let's click on settings. Oh, yes, of course. How do you change the set categories? You can come across here. You can click on the category itself. Can we edit the category? Yep. Right click on the category. So under your personal tasks, you have your categories. General. If you right click on generally General is the default. You can't change it. Anything else that appears under here, though, you right-click on it. Click on it, right-click on it. You can edit the category, which means you can change the name of it. You can change the color of it. So I'm going to make, it's pink. So it shows it as pink here, see? I'll change that to green. Let's go back to general. No, let's go back to all tasks. And you see we've got green here, the green bar at the top here, which I've now made the same as work. So I'm going to go and change that. Edit category, change it back to the purple. There we go. Oh no, we've already got a purple. I am doing so well today. There we go. Blue. There we go. So it changes the bar at the top. So you've got some visuals here that you can, it helps. To me, I like colors and I like to color code things. So this helps me immensely. You can delete a category just by clicking delete. Now, if we click delete, it gives you the option. You can choose a category to move the existing tasks with category get set go should be updated to. So we're going to change it from get set go to general, or I'm just going to change it to my tasks. And we're going to say confirm delete, and you'll see now that I've got I've lost the categories here. It's gone, and everything's moved across to my tasks. We can group by category, we can group by status, we can group by priority, we can group by due date, or we can group by tags. So I've got no tags, so we're not seeing anything by tags. Status, we can do open and closed. Now, while I'm in status, let's go through it. You can change your statuses. So we can edit the statuses that are there. You can make that active, in progress, whatever you want, but it's open. Close means it's completed. You might have working on it, waiting on client, waiting on supplier. You can add different statuses, so you can move your tasks around the boards and around the statuses and say, what am I waiting on someone else for? And just go and look at that status. I love status for that reason. You can look at your priorities. What is high? What is medium? What is low? What is red, yellow, and green, basically? What the due date is the one that we looked at earlier. What's coming up? What's due? When are they due? We can't do a lot here in terms of changing these. These are what they are. The plus here just adds tasks to here. You can filter for status or closed. You can sort it. You can change what you see on each of the cards as well. I'm sort of glossing over a lot of this because to-do lists are things that you will work with on your own and work out what works best for you. There's just so much you can do with the to-do list within the calendar, and it comes up and you can have a look at it. You can say, okay, show me my agenda view. Where am I at? What am I looking at? What do I need to see here? Now, how does that work with mail? Let's just go and add one of these messages into our to-do list. So I'm going to say add to to-do, okay? It comes up, it creates a to-do for us. It copies the body of the email into the description. We can edit it from here. We can break up subtasks here if we want from this email. We can set our priority. We can set a reminder. We can set which category it goes into. It goes into personal tasks because it's ours. It's coming from our personal calendar, our personal email. We can set the due date and the start date, and we can assign it to someone. If I don't want this assigned to me, I can actually assign this to me on my other account. And I can uncheck me. And now I've just assigned it to someone else. So you get an email in and you want someone else to look at it, but you don't want to necessarily forward it so that it sticks in email and you lose it. You can throw it into your to-do list and use your to-do list as a way of managing assignments to your tasks. Okay, so that's how we would just reassign that back to myself, okay? That's how we would assign a to-do or create a to-do. So I'm just going to create that in create a task for it. You'll see now within the email, we've got a follow-up added, event, follow-up, example for follow-up. It shows you that you've had a task added. You can add more tasks to it, etc., etc., etc. And if I come down here to the to-do list again, and we come across to unassigned dates, there is our task right there. It shows right in our to-do list. I can just go and look at my personal tasks. And it's down here at the bottom because it was new. It's been added at the bottom. Can I? Priority. There we go. And I can look at the priority now. I can look at what's high. So that's how you can use a to-do list to help you out. Now, I just want to go and look at the calendar option. Sorry, I keep jumping around. If I go into the test meeting here that I set up, and we see here associate with Zoho Mail tasks or Zoho Mail notes. I'm going to say associate with a task. I'm going to say save. And let's go and have a look and see if that's come up. Okay. Okay, so I've associated this with a task. You can see here it says it's associated with Zoho Mail tasks. If I come down, we're looking for test in tasks. So come back to my to-do list. You'll see here that it hasn't actually shown on my list at the moment. Is that right? Let me just go to agenda view. And we'll just come back here, across here. You'll see that test hasn't been applied here yet. We're not seeing it. So what we'll need to do when that happens, we can click on, just refresh the screen. And we'll just wait for it to load. And if I come across now, there it is right there. This month test. It actually shows you the task for test in your to-do list. I probably missed it actually in that other one. And again, once you've got it in there, you can add your description, you can add subtasks, you can write comments, you can assign other people to it. You can actually talk about the task that was in the calendar. It's in a unified view. Everyone can see it. Anyone you've assigned to it can see it. It's a great collaboration tool. Okay, let me come back and have a quick chat to you. There is so much to learn with Zoho, and there is so much to learn about how you can use a productivity tool to your best advantage. I really wanted just to give you an overview there of the things that you can do, how you can associate your calendar tasks or your calendar events with a task, how you can associate mail, create a task from a mail without having to go across multiple applications and multiple apps and do different things. All of these things are also available on your mobile phone. So it's not just you're using it on your desktop. Your mobile phone app also gives you all of this functionality, and you can access this functionality from your phone as well. So you can leave, or your tablet, not what they were called, your tablet. So you can leave your desktop and you have them all on your phone as well. I think these are great productivity tools. I know the demo was kind of a bit all over the place. It just really depends on how your brain works, and my brain doesn't sometimes work in a logical fashion when I do that, when I use these types of tools. I would love to know though, what are your comments? questions, feedback. What have you found about this demo today, this example today? Can you see how you can use it in your business? Can you see how it can help you with your productivity? I'd love to know. Leave your comments, questions, feedback wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Come across and join my community and join the conversation there. askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Designed for business owners who want to get a better handle on their tech, who want to make their tech a little easier to understand what their own technical people are saying to them so that they can talk to them more sensibly about the solutions being proposed, problems you might be experiencing. Was this video helpful? If it was, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.